What's up, guys? We are back working on the Mercedes. We are going to, you can hit my truck there.
I'm sorry.
Come on. Like I said last time, we're gonna do the fuel system. We're gonna go from the, well, I said from the tank to the carburetor. That's not what I'm gonna do.
So you lied!
I'm gonna start at the carburetor. I wanna get that open, get it cleaned up, and then go back to the tank and see if the filter's clogged or something back there doesn't look right. So let's jump into it and see what we find. We have this new fancy light bar. It's got this cool thing that stretches, so it'll go to like a bunch of different hood sizes. Let there be light. Why is there nothing there? So to get this off, I believe it's just these two 8, he says with confidence. Very foolish confidence.
Better luck next time.
I'm betting it's a 10, but I'm gonna get a 9 too. Dude, that's pretty tight. Didn't drop it. This is gonna be interesting, because we're doing, fuck. Okay. I believe that lets the 2 bolts out. I didn't see any more nuts on the back side of it, and it feels decently loose. Oh shit.
That'll do it.
Fucking pull it out of the way. Alright, now we need a, there's no way that's a 10. Not even close. So let's go and get us a flathead. Oh, I think flathead is probably my least favorite tool. Oh, it's bent. Look at that bend. Fucking don't use your flatheads as pry bars. Now. Okay. Look at that. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. This is really interesting. This is obviously where the air comes in. This is going to be some sort of an injection pump. And these are hard lines. So it is a fuel injected car from 1987.
Hilarious. You're suddenly an expert?
I did not know that was a thing. So what I'm trying to find right now is like the supply line, basically. Because what's happening is this is not squirting the fuel where it needs to go. When I spray carb cleaner in here, I'm replacing all the gas that would be in there with something else combustible. It's very confusing. This is for your AC. So this is like a vacuum something that is hooked into this. So all of this stuff.
Give me a minute, give me a minute.
This is basically, damn, the Germans are smart, dude. This is like a simple carburetor, but way better. So the concept's the same. Probably little injectors on the end of these. And all this is doing is it is a, I don't know, maybe there's a gearing underneath it or something that's creating the pressure. But something in here is creating pressure and squirting it out. So it was literally, it was a fuel injected car in 1987, which that could be more common than I think it is. But for some reason, that's really interesting to me. Well, that's kind of cool. I hope we don't have to fucking take it off.
Jesus, talk about foreshadowing.
Because all of those are hard lines. This is all your injectors here. This is going to be probably your supply line. Well, I'm going to try to start it. But I'm going to spray some carb cleaner in there. I'm going to try and start it off.
That doesn't sound good.
Okay, so now what I'm going to try is I'm going to have you get in the car. And I'm going to see if I can keep it on the carb cleaner. No, go way longer than that.
That's what she said.
My camera alive?
Bro, there's dog food in the fucking tailpipe. What in the world? So it's for sure a fuel problem. The car will run, because it did come to life a little bit. The mouse that I had in here, I think came from the car. I'd almost guarantee it. I bet it lived at their house and I picked it up and it came here. It really came to life. So that's motivating for sure. But now it's to dive into like, where is the fuel not coming from? There are 2 sensors that I see plugged into the thing. I don't know what either of them do, obviously. You'll never guess, it's a Bosch sensor. The whole thing's a Bosch, damn. So, there are seals in these things, and like the seals could be bad. Hey, bro, do not eat the dog food. That's gross. Don't do that. Oh, we gotta clean that up.
We had combustion.
Like it.
A few moments later.
I'm thinking we're probably gonna have to go under the car now. This one. This is the supply line, I think. So down right there, I believe, is where it goes back, follows the transmission tunnel, and then dips over into the actual fuel pump itself. It's a pretty clean car, if I'm being honest. You see some line going from the fuel pump up into like the body, so it's super concealed, and then it goes up, and I didn't see it again until I guess up here in the front, so it's kind of covered the entire time. But that means there's only one filter, which is there at the back, it's a canister filter that's tied to the pump itself. I don't think they're that expensive. I'm probably gonna crack this line and try and start the car again and see if we get fuel to it. If that's the case, we do nothing with the back. And that means we're getting fuel already up to here, and it's a pump problem. We can look at either buying a new pump or rebuilding this. I don't think there's like a really good win here either way. I think that either way, we're gonna have to take the pump off, which that's just a pain in the ass, or we have to go through the whole fuel system. Equal pain in the ass. So let's crack that line open and see if we try to start it, we get fuel. Let's see, what do you think that size is?
I have no idea.
Well, that was the worst guess ever. I guess 4. 4 inches. I'm gonna go with 15. I feel like 15 is a good choice. 15 is too small. All right, so expectations have been completely blown.
Is it like a 9?
No, that was way too big.
Is it like a 7?
No, like I need like a 17, 18, maybe not a 21. There ain't no fucking way it's a 21. 17 seems like a good guess. 17.
I hurt myself today.
We
Okay.
got some fucking fuel. Jeez Louise. So that's not the problem. So now, smells like gas.
That smells like gas. It does have gas in it.
It does have gas. Okay, well, let's try and crack one of the lines and see if that's the case. And if we have fuel there, well then we have a conundrum. So that's probably gonna be 10. Does anybody else not get the drawers right on their own toolbox? I've used it for like years, and I still don't get it right. But I'll get it right this time. I'm so confident, I have 1 wrench now. It's just taking 3 trips. Nailed it. Okay. Currently we have a fuel line cracked going into what we're going to call an injector. I want to see if we're getting fuel to the injector itself. The injectors just could be clogged and we could need a new set of injectors. If the injection pump is providing fuel to the injector, then we know that the injectors are the problem. If it doesn't, then we know that the pump's the problem. So let's see what the problem is. Sorry, the rain. I know it might be loud. We're not getting any fuel out of the thing. That's the main point. So the purpose of the test was we're getting fuel from the injection pump to where the injector is. We are not. So the injection pump itself is a problem, which is good because I don't want to have to fuck with the pump on the back. That just looks like a pain in the ass. So this is also equal pain in the ass, but we're at least standing up. That's nice. This top plate here, I think it can separate from the set. But I don't know what's under it. I don't know what we'll learn. But I think that's probably something like the next avenue, I guess. But we're for sure not getting fuel at the injector itself, so we know that that's at least a problem. And there you go. That's the thing that does that, creates pressure and pushes the fuel around.
Later that evening.
Okay, so we need, let's see if this fits. I hate flatheads. Flatheads are so prone to stripping.
It's a cliffhanger.